Good afternoon. Welcome. So, for one of my other videos, I was talking about how you use your energy and, how you are a battery for your life, your family, your friends, your whatever business you work in. You are a battery. You are a source of energy for that system. When your energy doesn't work well, the system doesn't work well. So you or the system need to find a better battery, a better you, a better source of energy. But what about a system in which you have to use your energy, where you don't have a choice, or you might have a choice, but the choice is much more difficult? For example, have you ever had a family member, whether it's a spouse, a parent, a sibling, a cousin, aunt, uncle, grandparents, maybe even a very, very close friend that you love them to death. You will do anything for them. But they're going through some very, very tough times. And being around them, trying to help them, it's a near constant drain on your energy. But you want to give them everything you've got, all your energy. You want to help them through whatever they're going through. You want to get them to the other side of this. But what they're going through for them is emotionally, psychologically, maybe even physically just absolutely draining on them. And to keep them going, to keep them moving, advancing, trying to find the better version of them on the other side of this, you're giving them all your energy, and it's draining you. Then the question becomes, when do you stop? Do you even stop? Is that even an option? In the case of a spouse, probably not. If you've already sworn a life vow to this person, you're probably going to give them everything, because it's that emotional and psychological attachment that you have to them. They're part of your world. They're part of you. You have no choice. Friends and non-spouse family members, even if you do love them, is there a limit for that? I mean, in the end, it does come down to how much energy do you even have to give? How deep is your reservoir? How quickly can you refill your reservoir once it's empty? Because if this is a daily, weekly drain on you, you're going to need to find a way to refill yourself, or you're just going to end up in the same place they are. And then where do you, both of you get energy from? Where do both of you get your recharge from? If you're draining each other, it's a lot to go through. It's a lot to think about, to be that single source of energy that keeps a person going through some very tough times. And I don't have answers for you. I don't. I mean, I've got several decades under my life, and It's just something you have to figure out for yourself. Or first and foremost, you have to figure out yourself. How much energy do you truly have in your reservoir? How much are you giving daily, weekly, monthly to your life? Whether that's your family, your friends, your work. And then how much is left over in the tank at the end of each day, each week? How much of that can you give? Are you willing to give? Is it going to be worth it in the end? Now, I'm not saying that, if you are in a bad relationship and you're giving energy and getting nothing in return, that's something different. That's a whole separate topic. This is somebody that you have a life bond with, and you want to give them energy. You want to get them on the other side of this, but it's absolutely draining you. Draining you to your core. Draining you so bad that you don't sleep, or you have trouble sleeping. You have trouble eating. You get your own version of lethargy and depressive states just because of how low your energy is. I mean, I've been through that multiple times. The key for me was to find my own way to recharge. Find my own few minutes, few hours, a day, a week to recharge. Even if it only filled the tank up halfway, at least it was something. Because it's not beneficial if you're not able to be there for them. And sometimes, as tough as it's going to be, and this is going to be a major hurdle, you're going to have to decide every once in a while not to give your energy to somebody that's going through, even if it's your spouse. You're going to have to say, I need to recharge so that I can help you. You need me, and I'm going to give you everything I have, but right now I need to recharge. I need to find a way to get my energy back so I can give it to you and help you. And if you have a true life and loving bond with your spouse, that's not going to be a problem at all. Not going to be a problem. With family members, it's hit or miss. Depends on your relationship with them. Friends, if you have really close friends, obviously they'll understand. Especially if you've have a real deep friendship with somebody, especially one that's lasted decades, they'll understand. But you need to look for your own source. You need to always be looking for that source. Even, just so you know that when the time comes, you can draw from it. I mean, these situations, that's the best advice that I can give you from my own experience. But it's not going to be an easy road. It never is. But there is another side to it. The other side of whatever this is. It will get there. You will get there. They will get there. It just takes time. It takes so much time. And I'm not talking about it's going to take weeks or months. It could take years. I'm not going to lie to you. It could take years. Just look into yourself. Help yourself. Be that energy source for them, and then find the energy source for yourself. And I can't tell you where to look for that. That's your own journey, your own path. I know this was probably not helpful, but if you're going through this, I wish you the best on your journey. And I hope you find your source of energy and recuperation. Thank you.